of 2023. We're in the south coast of Cornwall, and today we're going to be reflecting on the year that's just gone and getting inspired for the year to come. Woo!
This coffee is needed. What is going on back there? Russell head. Russell monster. It's actually coming up to 10 o'clock. It's been a bit of a lazy start to the day. It sort of sums up how the start of our year has gone, in fact. We've decided it's time to make the most of winter, get outside, enjoy the elements.
We've been unsure of what our next moves are, so we have had a bit of a slow start to the year. Don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but I've been feeling a little bit of the January blues, wanting to stay inside, not much motivation and not much excitement for future plans. But we decided the best way to deal with that is to just go for it.
It's nearly been an entire month since we last picked up the camera. We were never really planning on having such a long break from vlogging, but it just sort of happened. We arrived back and we've just spent time with family. We've been really enjoying Christmas. We are really excited to be picking up the camera again though, although it does feel pretty weird. Speaking to a camera again, it's been a while, and it's given us the push we need. Israel's just dropped my toothbrush.
Oh no!
I don't think I'll be using that one again.
Oh my god. That is horrible. I'm so sorry.
Put that in the bin, please.
Oh.
This time last year we were out on the wild Atlantic Way and we were having such an amazing time out in the elements, and we feel like it's about time we left the cosy indoors again.
We are taking you guys to the highest headland in the south coast of Cornwall. We're showing you a little bit of our home, our neck of the woods. It's quite a blustery, wintry day.
The last video we released, we had just arrived into Germany and we still had 2 countries to cross in order to get back in time for Christmas. We had a bit of a journey to get there. Germany was wonderful. We went to some amazing Christmas markets.
Willkommen aus Eslington's medieval market. We've literally just walked into this market for a few minutes and already it's such a lovely atmosphere. It's a big family vibe. We've been wandering around trying to suss out the best glühwein spot. This area of the market is a little bit darker, a little bit more medieval. We're going to get a glühwein here. It looks like a good spot. I did A-level German. I hold my hands up. I've forgotten most of it. Ich habe vergessen alles. I need to learn more. Hello. Glühwein.
You sound British.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
This is amazing. This is so cool. There's actually little fires dotted around, real fires, so you can keep warm. Try not to catch my coat on fire. It's such a cool place. It's definitely the coolest Christmas market I've ever been to. I'd go so far to say it's worth coming just for the market, like just for a weekend. It's so cool. There's the smells around the place. You can just smell this fried food, there's sweet food, there's bread being made, there's big cauldrons. Let's try my marroni, these are roast chestnuts. Christmas market tradition, obviously. Warm. I feel like we're in like a movie set or something. It's just so magical here. Yeah, we're in a rom-com, a Christmas rom-com, and I love it.
Eine Maultasche wird das Publikum.
We've got langos. It's a Hungarian deep fried bread with tomatoes, rocket, and I'm going to get some chilli on there, I think. A little bit sweet. It tastes a bit like a donut.
Honestly, this is the best Christmas market I've ever been to. I can't think of anything that isn't improved by being medieval themed.
It's so lovely and magical, and it makes me feel very excited for Christmas. We're finishing off our food tour of this Christmas market with some Spanish churros. Not very German, but it's sugary, it's deep fried, it's sweet. Ich hätte gerne eine Churros mit Zimt und Zucker. Oh, they smell Christmassy. Wow, that's a lot of sugar. Yep, really good. What a magical place. Right out of a storybook. Guten Morgen from Esslington. We are finding it harder to get out of bed. Now it's getting colder and colder.
We have a long way to drive if we're going to get back to Cornwall in time, so we have to drive if we want to drive in the light because the days are so short. We're heading into France today and we found a place to park. It's about a 6-hour drive. It's been around -2 here in Germany, but apparently in the next few days it goes down to like -12. We're kind of keen to escape the snowy weather, yeah, because we don't have the correct tyres or anything. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I've had coffee now, I'm ready.
Right, finish mine. In our Yeti mugs, we've got our porridge oats.
Oh, I kind of want to go straight, right?
Yeah, you're straight.
Oh, it's on me.
Oh God. Oh! Oh my God.
Right, cancel. These are my only pair of trousers.
Later on, we'll conspire as we dream.
Just as we're coming into France, annoyingly, a big lorry knocked up a stone and cracked our windscreens. We've got a little
Big
chip in the windscreen now. Oh guys, I've messed up. We have arrived at our little park up. It's in the middle of nowhere by this lake, and we've literally got 30 miles left on the clock before we have 0 petrol. Tom was saying, shall we pull over to get petrol? And I was like, no, I think we'll be fine because we had enough to last us, which we did, but only just. And I thought that when we pulled off onto the smaller roads, we'd be able to find somewhere quite cheap. But yeah, what a day Tom's had driving along.
It's not that bad. You make it out like this is some crazy. Just drove 6 hours.
It felt like a mission because we crossed 2 countries. Tom's just looked and it's 12k to a petrol station, so we should be alright. We're cutting it fine. It means we can't put the heater on and it is absolutely freezing. I might not help with the driving and I might not help with the editing, but I provide a positive cheer and a tasty hearty meal at the end of the day.
Yesterday we were giving it the big talk saying we'd go swimming, but there's literally snow everywhere. It's so cold, so we're not going to go swimming. We are going to drive like 4 hours today. Perfect. The first thing we need to do today is go and find some petrol. I'm just so cold, I just want to get driving.
Yeah. This is actually like survival conditions right now.
Bit extreme.
What's all that toilet roll?
I don't know. Something to do with me.
It's gross.
No, it's you.
So you know how we're running on empty? We just accidentally missed our turning for the petrol station because we got beeped at, even though we were in the right. We were just turning onto a road. Someone was angry at us and it distracted us, so we missed the petrol station. Now we've got to go to the next one. 16k away. We've got 19 miles left on the clock, so we should be okay, but it's going to be very, very close. It's actually nerve-wracking watching the numbers go down.
Our fuel gauge has just dropped down to 2 miles of range left.
Oh my God.
And
we need to get off this motorway. Guys, my heart is going because it's gone to 0. It's gone to 0. It's just gone to 0. What should we do?
Is just stop panicking.
Somehow it's still going. I'm just scared. We just need to get off. We're going off in 1k. God, that was so stressful.
These situations are made so much more stressful by Isabel. She's the worst person in any sort of like pressure situation.
I know, but I was shaking and my heart is racing because I was so scared because we were on such a busy road and there wasn't anywhere to pull over. And now we're not even at a correct station. We're at somewhere that's just for lorries. But we're just gonna have to get it.
We need to see if it. Yeah, but it might be like
the wrong
tax
nozzle.
free.
It might be the wrong nozzle.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't accept it. It literally just chucks it back out. It's just for these special cards. It doesn't accept our card. It's just for special AS24 cards, which is not ideal. So the next one is 5 minutes drive. We're on 0. We're just going to go for it and just try. Lesson learned from this experience: just always get fuel when you're running out. Don't wait. Don't delay it till later. Don't delay it because you want to go off the motorway first. We made it, I'm so happy. Yay, back on the road. We got a full tank, 120 euros later. That was a nice little morning stress, but now we should be chilled, listen to some nice music and enjoy the journey.
So we're in this random little town in north-west France. Look how pretty this little French town is. It's so French.
So nice. This town has given me good French vibes, and I've just found €3 in my pocket, change. I think this means we should buy something from the bakery. Bonjour, je voudrais une baguette, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
Merci bien. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Baguette. 85 cents, I think. What just happened, Toby?
Yeah, maybe.
Down there? It's quite sweet, that. Yeah, do a loop. Right. So you enjoying your beer in France?
Yeah, so it's finished, so we might have to have a second.
It's very cool in here. It's giving me
Yeah, it's nice.
cozy vibes.
Tomorrow. I'm genuinely confused where my beer's gone. Like, I actually don't remember drinking it. It's just disappeared. Damn.
It's amazing how different a space can feel in 24 hours. It feels so cozy in here, so Christmassy and warm.
Movie time.
Night and take a shot from center ice.
Cozy. Bonjour.
Bonjour, ça va? It is 7 AM and we've just arrived at the ferry port.
Coming home. We're just arriving into Portsmouth now, so now to start the long drive back to Cornwall. We're here, we're in Portsmouth, we're in the UK, and we're gonna go get La Bamba.
I have to remember I have to drive on the other side of the road again.
Tom, tell me. That was nice and easy, all through passport control, and the woman checked inside our van and she even gave us a little cheeky compliment. She said, nice conversion, didn't she? Wow.
Hello! Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we've had a lovely time this Christmas. It's been so nice to catch up with friends and family and just be in one place for a little bit. But we are ready to get back on the road.
Having said that, we were not actually in one place. We spent a bit of time apart this Christmas. I went up to Wales to visit my brother who's running a pub up there, and Isabel stayed in Cornwall with her family. So we actually had almost 2 weeks apart, which I think was probably quite healthy.
Yeah, we missed each other, but it was really nice just to see our families, and probably, yeah, we never actually spent any time apart. We live in such close proximity, like in this van or in a hostel room right next to each other. So yeah, it was probably good to have some time apart every now and again.
But glad we're back together.
Yeah. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but in Cornwall it is blustery, rainy, a bit stormy. I actually just washed our boots yesterday. I don't think they're going to be clean for long, not in this mud.
The time we've had back home has been really nice. It's given us a chance to see friends and family who we haven't seen for ages, but it's also given us a chance to reflect on the year that's just been past. It was so much fun. We started the year in Ireland, travelling down through Kerry and Cork and the beautiful west coast in the winter, and that was just before our big European adventures where we took the van over into the continent and travelled up to Norway, up past the Arctic Circle before turning around again, heading down through Finland and Eastern Europe. Wow, it's blustery today. We then flew and left the van in Romania and trekked in the Himalayas.
We've been reflecting on our travels last year, and through that we've learned like what kind of travel we like, and hopefully this year it's going to be like even better, even more adventures to come.
Whoa, it's
Oh.
So last year we saw some of the most beautiful natural landscapes in the world. We travelled through Norway. Wow! Woo! We hiked in the Himalayas, experienced the beautiful west coast of Ireland, and we realised that being out in nature, being in the elements like I am now, is what we really love. Oh, it's windy today. We are actually on top of the highest headland on the whole of the Cornish coast path today. This is the Dodman, and it feels pretty wild up here.
It feels like I'm going to get whisked off the cliff. This is bad. What a way to wake up. I haven't even had breakfast yet.
Look at this. Oh, it feels amazing.
Little wind in your hair. You know, shake out any negative energy. Oh, I love Cornwall. She's a beauty.
Something we always seem to gravitate towards on our travels, and something that during our time in Nepal we realised we really loved was the physical challenges we put ourselves through, pushing ourselves to our limit. This is definitely something we want to build into our channel, into our future travels. We want to push ourselves, we want to be uncomfortable, we want to see where our limits are and get active, get healthy. Woo!
Yeah, that's something for me I absolutely loved, is those physical challenges we did, and did things that I didn't think we'd be able to do without like training. So yeah, definitely more physical challenges should be on the horizon next year. I'm thinking maybe bikes. Wow, you never see waves on this coast.
We realised there was something that we hadn't done in quite a long time that we loved doing, and that was wild swimming. All the way through Ireland, and even in Norway, we did a lot of wild swimming. Hey! And that is something we definitely want to start doing again. It's pretty wild and rough today, so we have to be a bit careful.
We were quite good at getting in the water in Ireland, Wales, Norway, but it's been a long time. I think months and months since our last swim, so we've got to get our kit off and get in. It's not looking too inviting.
I was hoping we'd escape the worst of the wind down here in this little cove, but the wind is directly on shore. Wow, it's beautiful though.
Woohoo! Been a while. It's gonna be hard.
cold.
It's gonna be really hard.
Oh, wow. Woo. This one, ready? Oh, God, it's cold.
hat because it is absolutely freezing and the wind is howling away. Let's go get dressed.
You never regret a swim. It feels so good. Wow, it's cold, it's blustery, but it feels so good to get in the water. I've really missed it. It's been a while and I can't wait to do it every day, every week, whatever we end up doing, but I want to make it part of our routine. You feel so alive and good. It's the moments where we're uncomfortable that make me feel the best. It's like pushing ourselves up the mountain in the pool or swimming in the cold water. It feels great. That's everything I have to say on the subject. If we did have any cobwebs from the Christmas period, they are well and truly blown out. Do you know what I actually loved about last year as well? Is all the people we met, and like whether that's like friends and family who came out and travelled with us.
Do you feel like hike journey?
Or if it was like a random man in a pub. Woo! Or like in the pool where we got invited into their ceremonies and their festivals and they would like share their culture with us. For me, that's one of the things I love about travelling.
Sometimes when you're travelling it can be a little bit lonely, so it was great to get the opportunity to meet people and learn about their culture. We've arrived at our parking spot for the night, but it is quite hard to get out of the van because it's pretty blustery and cold out there.
We've driven inland quite a bit to try and escape the wind. It is quite miserly now, it's spitting rain.
The point of this series is to embrace winter for what it is and just get out there in the elements, but it's very cosy and warm in this cab. I don't want to get out. I think I'm still cold from that swim.
No, you're not. Come on, put your stuff in a backpack and we'll. No, come on, put your stuff in a backpack and we'll go out. It is beastly, but despite the weather, we're determined to try and make the most of being here in Cornwall and get outside.
This is the lovely fireball we got from Tom's mum for Christmas.
Despite the bad weather, I'm quietly confident we can find somewhere quite sheltered.
Oh my god, it's so windy, it's literally pushing me off.
We've managed to find this little cave, which is going to be where we're going to hang out this evening to avoid the worst of the weather. It's actually quite nice to shelter down here.
Don't let a little bit of bad weather spoil your day. Welcome to my crib. We're out here on the moors of Cornwall, got ourselves a beautiful granite built house. Come inside. Nice big wide entranceway. Walk through the hallway, and to my right we've got the chopping area where we chop our wood. Then you come on through to the middle of the house and we have got the heart of the house, the fireball. Yes. Very ventilated. We've got our own little chimney going up here. Our kitchen area, this is where I prepare all my food. Next to the kitchen, of course, we've got our fridge where we keep our drinks nice and cold. And I'll just show you the downstairs. So you might think, that house is quite small. Well, my friend, you'd be wrong. We've actually got a whole nother floor down here.
You getting in then?
Yeah, I can go in. Oh. You can't stand up, but I tell you what, if you're getting a little bit, you want a little bit of personal space. Whoa! But yeah, you've got a whole nother bit of room down here.
Oh, this is what van life's about though. It's not even really about the van, it's about getting out of the van.
The place it takes you to.
Because you have so little space indoors, you end up spending so much time outdoors. It is blowing a hoolie out there. We are back in the van. We're just parked up in the car park here. For the next 2 months, we've come up with a plan. We're going to be travelling around the UK to locations that neither of us have ever been to, exploring the UK's natural beauty and making the most out of our winter.
Make sure you subscribe so you can join us for this next UK adventure. I'm really excited to do some van life closer to home.
forever young.
Namaste and bye-bye.